Hey friends, it's George.
And Rhonda.
And this is What About Your Friends?
So travel season is upon us, and today we're bringing you an episode all about how to travel with your crew, with your gang,
With your gang, your tribe, your friends, all of that.
So we got 4 amazing tips, and we're also going to talk to you guys about how we travel with our crew.
We're going to introduce you to some of our crew members. I mean, they're not here, but we're going to talk about them.
We are. We love talking about them behind their backs, you know.
Yep, nails in your face.
But before we get into that,
we have to talk about
our cocktail of the day. I mean, it's very fitting for travel season. It's a lovely sangria, sans the fruit. But I'm gonna have the recipe in the comment section below. So try it out. Let me know what you think. And honestly, this is how every trip should start, right?
Every trip.
Every trip. You gotta get it going right on the plane or right in the airport. Our ritual is to make a very basic
Friend Island.
Friend Island. That's a great.
It's a Friend Island. You know what I'm saying?
Island, yes. It's basically a Long Island iced tea with them little shorties that you buy on the flight.
$5 each, and if you have drink tickets, it's free.
Yes. So we get 4 of them, and we make 2 cocktails each. And by the time we either get to a 2-hour away trip or a 10-hour away trip, we're fried.
Liddy in the city.
Fried either way. So
say, look at this. This is not how you make a drink. You see all this ice? This cuts from
you
your...
trying me right now?
It cuts from your leg.
You trying me right now? If you pour right, the ice don't have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
So disrespectful. So let's just jump right into our first tip, which for us is to be organized.
You got to know where you're going, how much it costs, what are the flights, where are you staying, because everybody needs to know how much money they need to pay. They need to know where their money is going, okay? No one wants to just give somebody money and you end up on a horrible trip, or you're in like Chilligan's Island or something.
Yes, Chilligan's Island. That ain't no damn puppy, Gina. Okay, sorry. But yes, super organized. I mean, give people well enough notice so that people can request time off from work. You know, it requires a lot to coordinate. Everyone is not single. Everyone is not, childless. Some people have kids. So you got to organize.
People got bills.
Yeah,
some people got to scrounge their coins up to go on a trip.
That was shady. They got
your little coins, you know?
Shady, okay.
I ain't got
That's
no
fine. So on to that point, you got to be respectful.
Respectful.
Don't be shady before or during the trip. Be respectful of people's space and time. You are traveling, and at least for us, we travel in a large group. So if you're sharing space, you got to be super respectful of that. You also have to be respectful of people's money, right? Like, I can afford to stay at 4 Seasons, but one of my friends maybe cannot stay there. And so we got to find a happy medium, or we just stay separately. So just be very clear about what you want to do, where you want to go, and be respectful of each other's time and space.
Time and space, which is important because you're going with a group of people. Everybody has their own triggers. Some people need their space. Some people like their do's and don'ts to your friends, and you should know who they are and what their triggers are before you go on vacations with them.
Absolutely.
Going on vacation with those people, you shouldn't be figuring out like
why you on vacation.
Yeah.
It could lead to a bad vacation. So, I mean, we all know that we're doing it for the gram, right? I mean, truth be told. So this brings me to my third point, which is be effective. Like, listen.
Make sure you guys are coordinated. Make sure you look good. Make sure you get
I must say, we do a damn good job at that. We really do. As a duo, but also as a unit, a little coordination is required.
Angles.
Getting, speaking of angles, George, why you always act like you don't want to take my pictures and stuff when we on vacation?
It's not that I don't want to take your pictures.
I just feel like don't travel with a person that don't want to take your pictures, dog. Don't do it, dog.
I like to enjoy the moment, but sometimes it takes a good 20 minutes for everybody to take their pictures. So it's just like,
no, but you find what should take you your 20 minutes to take your
pictures. But no.
Okay.
I take my pictures after they take their pictures.
It's not about us.
It's only fair.
Okay, that's fine. But listen, be effective. Coordinate, look the part, take the time to get yourself ready in the morning. I'm not saying you gotta do this the whole trip, but I mean, what's a trip without some photos? You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you are effective and slaying at every given moment.
Snaps.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm getting lost in that. Okay, and the last one, probably the most important one, is to be fun.
No one wants a dry-eyed person to go
Debbie
on a
Downer,
vacation.
girl, stay home. Please
I'm
don't come on
tired.
trips with us.
I need some rest. Then
Should
stay
have
at
took
home.
this as a solo trip, not as a group trip. We want to have fun, and fun is different for everyone. But like, let's make some memories. Let's do something different. Let's try something, strange. We're in a foreign place.
And it just depends on what type of trip. If you're going on a relaxing trip, then you could be like a chill and you're zen. But if you're going to like Miami or like fun islands and stuff like that,
we gotta turn
you gotta
up.
turn up.
We gotta turn
You
up.
got to turn up. You done spent your money. Some of y'all done went in the gym, lost 12 pounds for just the weekend because you're going to eat a cheeseburger when you get back home. So you want to show your body, what you worked out for. Have
We gotta
fun.
have some fun. We gotta have some fun.
And you have to do stuff that you have never done before. Don't go and do the same things over and over again. It defeats the purpose. You should always be creating memories.
Absolutely. So that leads us right into
Our friends.
some of our favorite travel buddies. We just going to jump right in and start talking all types of smack about them. So who should we start with, George?
Let's start with the concierge.
Let's start with the concierge. So, think about a concierge. A concierge, you go to them to find out, where do we go? What adventure should we check out while we're here? What are good restaurants to eat at? Where can we have a wonderful fine dining experience? Well, listen, it's important that if you can't rely on the ones that are at your resort or your hotel, that you travel with one. And for us, that's Maya. Maya's the concierge. She gonna do the research, find out who got 10 stars, who has the best prices for the ATVs, what things we can do to create memories with each other. And so be sure to have that type of friend when you're traveling.
Yes. Then you have the person that keeps you effective. She keeps you stylish. You get a color palette of what you should wear only on like certain, like if we're going to dinner, when we go to dinner, sometimes if you go to the beach. I mean, certain moments, not the whole trip. But like
certain moments should be curated by a fashionable stylist, and for us, that's
Kiana.
Kiana keeps us on point. But she plays a two-part role.
She does.
She also wears the hat of organizing often.
Yes.
Telling us, what are some new hot spots to check out.
So she assists Maya sometimes. Two heads are better than one.
Agreed. Because Lord knows my head is in the clouds on vacation. I just want to be told where to go.
That's me.
And that's it. Really, that's it. Okay, so moving on. Who's next?
Let's talk about Liddy in the city.
Let's talk about Liddy in the city.
Mr. Life of the party.
Always drunk. Always drunk, okay?
That's my homeboy, Adam. That's
Adam,
my brother.
But you need that person. You need that person that in the middle of everything, that's just going to make sure that you have a good time. He's the jump on top of the bar, buy everybody shots. Don't remember what you did the whole night before, and you have a headache and need to eat crackers all the next day. But hey, you survived it.
Sometimes he might get us into fights, but
it's like the movie Hangover.
It's gonna be a memory.
Over and over and over.
It's gonna be a memory.
Yes.
He's my drinking partner too, so
Yeah.
We brothers, we stick together.
They have high tolerance for alcohol intake. Okay, so moving on. Now, with all that drinking and all that turning up, you certainly need a chaperone, right? You need someone that can keep the gang together.
Yes.
That can make sure no one gets lost, that we don't lose any people.
She has her fanny pack. She has a map. She has medicine in her fanny. Anything you need,
absolutely.
She's gonna have
a
it.
broom and a mop, and that's Trinier. Trinier is the mother / chaperone of the trip. She's always going to make sure that we are cleaning up after ourselves, getting up nice and early to read our Bibles, whatever she wants us to do when she wakes us all up at 7
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
she's the only person I know that goes in and unpacks her entire suitcase.
This is true.
Like, she takes everything out. Her suitcase is empty. She uses the drawers, the hangers, the robes, anything.
The slippers.
It's like her condo.
She makes sure our rooms are restocked. I mean, she's like, they have housekeeping, but then she's like
the housekeeper.
She's the housekeeper's housekeeper.
She's the supervisor.
Yes, absolutely.
We need more towels.
Yes, we need more towels. We need more everything. So, you do need, somebody to keep y'all
in order. What are we doing? Y'all taking too long. Hurry up.
Come on, we on the time. The Uber will be here in 10 minutes. She's that person.
Yes.
She's that person. Okay, moving on. Now, you need a plug, right?
The plug.
You traveling, you gotta have someone
who
that
got all the
somebody
keys to the city.
That knows somebody. That's Dawn
Dawn got the keys to every city.
I don't care where we go. Dawn knows
everybody.
like 10 people. I don't care if we're in the country, out of the country. She always knows someone. She knows the bouncers. She knows the club owners.
The Uber drivers.
She knows everybody. Like, and it's not we getting in. Not only we getting in, we getting a table. We getting 3 bottles. I don't ask no questions. When you traveling with a person like that, don't ask no questions. Just smile and enjoy the freebies and keep it pushing.
You gotta have one of those.
Gotta have a plug.
Okay.
Gotta have a plug. Okay.
Who
Moving
else?
on. Shall we talk about Nurse Baby?
Nurse Baby. Oh, I have a headache.
Oh man, I'm feeling so melancholy, and I just want to
Pick me up.
relax. You know, I just want to feel better. That's Crystal. Crystal's
Crystal.
our nurse. She always has something up her sleeve to make us feel better while we're
We
traveling.
love Crystal.
We just love you,
This
Crystal.
is Crystal.
Thanks for always making us
So resourceful. Okay.
feel better. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, while feeling better, we got to keep our souls aligned.
And that's Cherie.
Yeah, she's Mother Zen.
Yes.
She will pray for you. She will read your palm.
And she's also the fixer. Okay.
She is.
Because sometimes when you go on trips, you have mishaps. Sometimes you go to a restaurant and the food may be nasty, or they might take too long and you need somebody to speak up for the group. Or you might go to a hotel and they might mess up on your reservations and you need that person to step up.
That's going to
and
be
fix
like,
things.
excuse me, I need to speak to a manager and the owner of this entire establishment. Yeah, you need that person.
Yeah.
You need that person. You just need one person. Let's be clear, because I've seen where people go wrong with this. You can't take 5 people up to the counter or
And be arguing.
Be arguing about things that went wrong on your trip. You got to designate one person to go and handle it appropriately. That's firm, intelligent, and a little manipulative.
Yes.
To make sure that you get the very, very best outcome. We will order $5,000 worth of food and manage to get 2 free desserts and pay
Have
nothing
nothing.
for that whole check. So, yeah, she's
You
the
need
fixer.
somebody like that to fix issues. Like Rhonda said, you don't want to see us on TMZ or like the cops to
I'm actually
come.
kind of okay with being on TMZ.
Okay. Well,
Me personally.
World
Just in
Star-
case anybody
World
was
Star
wondering.
Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on World Star?
I don't want to be on World
Okay,
Star.
there you go.
No World Star. No World Star.
We don't want to be the friends that beat up the restaurant or something like that. You know?
Yeah. Okay, and last but not least,
It's Jessica Rabbit.
it's Jessica Rabbit. You know, she is the bait. She is the hot girl. She's gonna be like, honey. I'm sorry. But she is the bait for sure, and that is Sade. Sade is
Sade.
like the vixen of the group. She is gonna give you va va voom.
She's the baby as a
And
group as well.
She's also the baby. And so, listen, if we ever have trouble, we just push her to the front. Sade, go up there. Do your thing.
We're going to get something for free.
Do your thing.
You do your thing, baby.
Absolutely. And so
Do I make you feel?
and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, with all of those people, I mean, what do George and I do? Like, what do we even bring to the trip?
We are B613
Also known as Iyanla.
Van Zandt.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are like the neutral, peacemaking parties on the trip.
Yes.
Because as you can imagine, when you travel with a large group, sometimes things go awry, you know. Sometimes things get a little sticky.
And you need some people to on it out and fix
to,
it.
Just to balance it out.
Yes.
Stand in between.
Everybody breathe.
Almost fights. Separate people out.
Referee, you know.
Yeah, have a little pep talks.
You were wrong for that.
Yeah, all of that. All
Yeah,
of that.
all that.
That's what we do.
Sit your ass down, okay?
Yes. Now, we don't want to do this, but if you don't have a neutral party in your group,
This is going to be chaos.
it's probably going to be a little bit of chaos.
Because
on your
you're merging so many personalities together. So
Yeah.
you need somebody to be like, all right, this ain't the time and the place. We'll handle this later. It's not that really deep. You're going to mess up everybody's vacation.
We're gonna get thrown
and
out
I done
this
paid a lot
hotel.
of money
Yeah.
to go on this vacation for you to mess it up. And I ain't having it.
And truth be told, you ain't traveled until you got thrown out of a hotel.
Yeah.
How many hotels have we got put out of? I think 2.
Like 2 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Like, it's not, you haven't traveled until they come upstairs and kick your ass out the hotel, okay? If that has not happened to you and your tribe, I need y'all to step y'all vacation up 3 notches and get kicked out just at least once. Now, listen, getting kicked out requires you to have a backup plan, because
Yep.
you know when you get kicked out, you're not getting your money back for that hotel. So don't get slick if you can't afford to get slick, okay? Or if you're not traveling, doing a little staycation. Because one of the times we got thrown out, we was local, we was at home, so we could just go home. But anyway, yeah,
Also, if you haven't had arguments on your trip, you haven't been on a real trip. I mean, cry fest.
Yeah.
You know?
Just mental breakdowns. And
Yeah.
listen, traveling is fun, but it is a time when you think about it. I mean, for us, we try to travel together multiple times a year, but sometimes that's like the only time of the year where you all can get together and bond and connect. And, you know, we're being funny, but it is a great opportunity sometimes to kind of get through some things, maybe talk through some issues, have some quiet time, relax together, pray together, cry together. Whatever it may be, it could get, you know, a little emotional in a sense, but the idea is to come out on the good side of it all.
And you gotta have patience too, especially for me. Like me and Adam, we go. It takes us like 10 minutes to get dressed. We travel with like ladies. They take like 12 hours to get dressed. They like to sit and do their makeup. They like to comb their hair, fix their hair 25 times.
Would you like to travel with like basic bare-faced girls? Is that what you want to do?
I'm not saying that. I just want you to just...
Because you're very judgmental.
Am I?
When we come out not correct.
No, she doesn't have proof of that. But...
Okay.
I just like to speed the process up a little bit. You know, time is of the essence.
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, darling, so it takes a little time.
Well, if it's that much building, I mean...
So shady. So shady. Anyway, so listen, guys. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Stay in touch with us. Follow us on Instagram.
Tell us about your trips or give us topics that you want us to talk about.
Absolutely. Share your travel tips with us. We would love for you to do that. You can follow us on Instagram at Frening, Frening.
Twitter
_Frening.
Frening.
Yes, I got to remember that, _Frening.
We're on Facebook. So
like us.
When you're at work and the only thing you can get to is Facebook, send our videos through Facebook.
What type of job they got?
Some videos is blocked. I mean, mine, I can get through Facebook at my job. Can you get Facebook at your job?
Yes.
No, like if you have like government jobs and stuff like that, not that you don't have no government job, but I'm just saying, sometimes Facebook and stuff are blocked. I mean, like, she has a good job though. It's not government, but it's an awesome good job, okay?
I'm over it.
But no, I didn't mean it.
Needless to say, I'm not going to be traveling with him this season.
Also, we got other stuff. Did you say subscribe to the...
I did. I did. You so busy trying to shade me.
I didn't mean to shade you.
Didn't hear what
but
I
you didn't even know that some of the social medias are blocked from people's work.
Can they not have their phones? Where they work at? The jail?
But if they on the Wi-Fi, it's still blocked. Like I teach at a school.
Look,
so
we beat this topic up. I'm done with you. We are out of here. Listen, share your travel stories with us. We would love to hear about all of your funny stories or just your good stories. Tag your friends. Tag us when you post all your travel pictures. Again, Frening on Instagram, at _Frening on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. What about your friends? We will talk to you
later.
Later.